Sean with Tactical Tech, and today we're going to do like this super quick tutorial kind of thing that I've been working on. First thing, I need to do some advertising, and I was setting up to print flyers, send some flyers out. It's always easy and relatively cheap. Paper print. Get some flyers out. So I designed basic flyer template and went ahead and got it all done, threw a QR code in there, and went and bought new ink because damn, I don't print paper stuff that much anymore. And then like I got the paper printer up, and I said, wait a minute, why am I mean, I get it. For some places that makes sense. If I'm going to put flyers just on telephone poles in certain places, paper is the way to go. But I said, wait a minute, there are several businesses that were totally fine with me putting a flyer in the window. So now I have a thought. For example, why don't I 3D print a sign? Not a big sign, something small. I'm actually making it on Maker World, and it's just super simple. But I think this adds a lot of depth and ability, because now what we've got is a tactile version of the product. So now not only can they scan it and immediately get sent to the website or social or wherever you want to send them, but you are actually giving them something to touch. So I'm doing mine in carbon fiber PETG in gray and white, and I came out with one test piece here, and it came out really nice. Like, now that's 40 by 40 by like 1.5-ish, and this was scannable on my phone. So I think that's a winner. I'm going to go 50 by 50 by like 2 on the sign. So, but yeah, that came out. It worked. Scannable. So let's jump into how we do this here. So I'm going to meet you on the screen. All right. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you what we're doing here real quick, and hopefully fourth take is lucky. So let's get going. Basically, we're going to remake what I've got here on the screen. I need to get rid of that. So we'll get it out of here. Come on, go away. All right. So hopefully this goes much more smoothly than the last 4 takes that everything went wrong on. All right, open browser. I need to go here. I need to go here, and we need to bring this down a hair and bring this down a hair because that was in the border. So this is Maker World, Maker Lab, make my sign, and somebody had to do it, right? Here's your sign. So I made my sign. Super simple and easy. I just spent a little bit more time here trying to get this all to line up perfectly and make sure that that the borders and everything doesn't clash. So it looks like it came out all right. So we can move. Oh, let me rename it because it's not fixed, really fixed. This time it's V5 and it's really fixed. And it's all these little tiny imperfections I keep finding that drive me insane. So download. I'm going to download the EMF. And I'm going to download and save that. And I'll download the STL. What the hell? Just in case. Okay. All right. So to get your QR code, normally I tried bringing the QR code as an SVG and dragging it in here, and I got nowhere. So I tried doing that in Tinkercad, and I got less than nowhere. So here's the hack that I'm working on. You go to any online place that will give you the QR code you want, and you make it however you like. And once you have it, export here. I love this one because it already creates it as an STL instead of making a deal with images. You can use, I think, the key fob image, Maker World image to something to also create the STL as the QR code as an STL. But either way, make your QR code. Don't worry about bringing it in here yet. We're just going to bring this out, and then we're going to go into our slicer. So let's import our goodies, and I am looking for the really fixed. Go, and I'm looking for the QR code. Okay. All right. So we've got our files here. That came in way bigger. So let's bring that down to 40 by 40 by 2. Okay. Now that should be good. All right. So we've got to set our layer height for our painting. So I'm going to select that, select the color I want, and I'm going to hit height range, and it's going to give me a range, like how high do I want it. So I'm going to make it like, let's make it 1.5. So 1.5, and this may need to be edited depending on the depth of your, the height of your text, but we'll go with that. So I'm going to bring this in, and when I bring my cursor on, you're going to see how it does an outline, and it's showing me that's bottom 1.5. So I don't really quite want that. Let's bring it up a little bit. I want it to be as close to the bottom of this channel here, like you can see the dark, so that's the inner edge of the letter. Now I don't want it to hit that bit because that's the base. To give it contrast, I just want it right there, as close to the bottom as I can get without actually being part of it. And there we go. There's our QR code. Lovely. Okay, so let's go back. What is this weirdness? Oh, repair. Sure, repair it. And let's turn off that. Hit repair. Let Windows Service do its thinking. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like in preview. Ooh, okay. More work is needed. What the hell happened here? Okay, paint. Let's do. Did I just hit backspace or something? There we go. And hit paint again. Okay, there we go. All right. So there's the QR code. Now, same thing on our main sign, and it's not going to change. Well, it's just going to drag in here, hit paint. Why did it just disappear? Oh, I have that selected. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to try and tilt this a little bit. There we go. Now we can see. And again, same issue. Just bring it, there we go, to the bottom of the text so it looks good. And now we will close paint, go to global. So everything is everything. All right, now here's how we join them together. We're going to select one of our pieces and then hit control and select the other one, right click and hit merge. Give it a second and it's going to create an assembly, which is effectively a group. Right here, I'll call it assembly, and this is a grouping of those parts. So now I'm going to select in global, or not in global, in objects. I'm going to select my QR code. And then I'm going to go ahead and select the move tool. We're just going to move that in. Now I want to make sure that it's flat on or slightly in the structure it's sitting on, or I will get that error code saying that it's free floating cantilevered edge or something. So we've got that in, and now we'll go back to global and we just look and have a peek and see if there's anything off anywhere. It looks fine. Let's go ahead and slice it, see what it says. Okay, so it's going to take 2 hours. Yeah, it's about right. But man, it took 20 minutes to do just the QR code, the individual one itself. So, but I think it's going to look really nice in the end. So what I'm going to do now, this is I'm using 0.2 layer height with a 0.4 nozzle. And the one I did, where's my little test piece? Yeah, this one, like I said, 0.2 layer height and with a 0.4 nozzle, and it works. It came out really nice, and it scans well. So I think that should be fine. Catch you in a minute. Where did we get through all this? Well, I will show you. We got a successful sign. Legible text, scannable QR code. And I gotta say, I love this surface finish. I actually turned on topmost surface ironing. That's what I did. Okay, so I'm gonna note down most of these settings. This was done at 28 mil. The default slicer settings for the Bambu P1S. It seems like the faster I print it, the better it comes. So I think it has to do with it not having too long to stay in one place and maybe over extrude or run. Anyway, looks great. This came out really nicely, super happy about that. And I did another one while I had time, so we're gonna put this one on the wall because, you know, that's cool. So happy. Okay, thanks for being here. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will hit you back next time I come up with some really cool idea, or I hope. Till then, take care.